Okay, about the compression. So basically compression is thing that considerably happen when we face or we have the big or huge data size in our hand. Because when we have the big or huge data size in our hand, we facing a problem in order to transmit from A to B. So the problem is limited memory in the storage in that particular devices, such as mobile phone. So transmission bandwidth, whereby we deal with the less priority or less speed in the rural places. Processing capability, it depends on devices or the processing devices, CPU and so on. While the storage, it depends on how big the storage has in that particular device. So great demand in example, uh, in the field of video gaming, because even though using the tiny devices, but the demand is real time transmission. So I mean the interaction from the A player to B player in the example Dota is happening simultaneously and instantly. Okay, so having multimedia data compression allows better data representation. Obviously, while sending a small size of data via the network, still the data representation could be represent well. Storage and data processing could be safe. The storage space and processing time is cheap, and data transmission is a complement for the transmission band. And speaking of which, the data configuration, for example, better quality need more data. So that would be obvious because of in raster image. So we deal with an image with pixel. So this will be 4 times 4. So this is 2-bit. Okay. So meaning the segregate of the color for this particular pixel is only 4 color. So meaning white, shaded red, a bit dark red, and the dark red. Okay. So that will be 2 bits. 2 bits. So how about 4-bit color? So meaning 2, 4 means 16. There will be 16 style of color paletting. Okay. So meaning white, uh, red. So that would be becoming bold or red. Bold red, right? So compared to the 24, basically 224 is how many times? Or 16,777,216 types of color, meaning the more that we have bits, so the better quality that we have for that particular image or graphic. So but we need to have a more data space. So that would be trade-off things. Okay. So difficult task to store. So in order to face the high demand of bit, so difficult to store, obviously. So limited storage, transmission from A to B, and use too big data is not good for transmitting in the communication. And for this solution, basically, the compression comes in. So what the compression do is basically reduce the number of bit and store or transmit information with the less bit in that particular file size, right? Okay, in this matter, compression is divided in two categories. One is lossless and the other one is lossy compression technique. Okay, so lossless is not loss, and lossy is loss everything. Okay, so can be applied in any animation, in any types of multimedia. We have text, image, audio, video, and graphics. Okay, so lossless compression basically the compression that can recover exactly the data even though after the compression. So it is used mainly for compression database record, spreadsheet in Excel or Microsoft processing. So whereby this could be in binary. Okay, that will be original things will be produced later after, even though after compression. But the lossy one will result a certain loss. Okay, lossy is loss with a substantial compression, often used with sound, image, and video. This will be the main things, because this could be bit rate, this could be frame, this could be BPS. Okay, So where losses not noticeable. So this would be the keyword, not noticeable to the eyes and ears and eyes. Okay. So most of the technique can be adjusted to different quality level, gain higher accuracy in exchange for less effective compression. So whereby it depends on the apps that been given. Let's say for the image, it would be considered that to decrease the quality of the pixel, but still in our eyes, the quality for one particular object still understandable. So that would be loosey compression for sound, image, and video. Okay, speaking about the data compression, less storage space and also the time taken to locate and retrieve return when required. So the bandwidth of the digital communication link can be effectively increased by compressing data and sending end and decompressing data at the end receiving end. So meaning by compressing the data, so the data is basically going to A to B without with the less consuming of bandwidth. Improve the data throughput, obviously, and many files can be combined into one compressed document, making the sending process is easier. Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching the NMZH channel. So hopefully you guys enjoy and get the benefit knowledge from this video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.